This evening, U.S. intelligence fully expects North Korea to launch a missile in the next hours or days. It would be a test of an intermediate-range rocket. Japan is within that range, but not the United States. The test would be the latest belligerent act of North Korea's new dictator, who may be as young as 29 years old. Overnight, Kim Jung Un shut down a joint industrial park where North and South come together. And Margaret Brennan is joining us from Seoul this evening. Margaret?
Good evening, Scott. The latest threat comes as North Korea's President Kim Jung Un made good on his promise to shut down Kaesong Industrial Park. Kaesong is where 120 factories with North and South Korean workers are side by side. North Korea told 50,000 workers to stay home Tuesday, but some South Korean workers did show up, along with swarms of photographers and journalists who arrived on a tour organized by the government of South Korea. The work here is stopped. Without North Korean workers, he said, these factories cannot run anymore. Workers stuffed overflowing bags and boxes filled with factory goods into cars, unsure when they might return. North Korea stands to lose $80 million in wages a year with Kaesong closed. The park was built in 2003 as an economic bridge between the two countries to try and overcome 60 years of mistrust. But North Korea said it closed Kaesong in response to joint military exercises. Former South Korean National Security Advisor Chung Young-suk told us North Korea's President Kim Jung Un's threats are his way of blackmailing the South to resume aid to the North. This is one way to make it clear that it is in a state of war, he said. The North wants to force the South to pay. But this worker told us that Kaesong is too important to be used as a bargaining chip. If Kaesong were to disappear, he said, there would be no way to talk.
Well, Margaret, given this atmosphere, has the South indicated any willingness to talk?
At this point, talk isn't an option. In the past, North Korea's bad behavior has led to negotiations. But this time, South Korea and the U.S. are taking a hard line. They're telling North Korea no discussion until you give up your nuclear program.
Margaret Brennan in Seoul. Thank you, Margaret.